Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of gold and silver. I'll give you my financial opinions, and here we go. We're going to jump right in. So we've got the dollar. Dollar is very much stronger today. Breaking to the upside here. People are rotating into the dollar. Lots of fear out there in that market. Bonds are getting absolutely destroyed. This is the 10-year yield, and we're breaking out of that resistance line. It is going for it. Look at this thing bounce higher. Now, are we going to continue higher? Good question. This is what's causing it's causing the problems. The 10-year yield and how fast this is moving up. Does this mean that there's a problem in the system and people are just dumping bonds? I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. Perhaps things are happening behind the scenes. Things are breaking. I don't know. But we've got everything selling off today across the board. And I think it's tied to the 10-year yield rocketing higher, up 6.7%, up to 3.366. And higher interest rates, you're going to see bonds sell off. I mean, that's directly correlated there. And you can see the stock market really take some heat with the interest rates going up as fast as they have been. An increasing dollar and an increasing interest rate doesn't bode well for gold. So gold's pulled on back. It's still above its pattern. Everything's still intact, but again, this is a pretty big down day today with a lot of momentum. And we're seeing that momentum carry across everything. Silver's down right at its support level. Platinum's back within its pattern. It had a nice little break there, but it's selling back off. Again, I like it down in this vicinity where we're heading. I'd like to see the momentum slow down first and then start to turn around before I start to allocate serious capital. But there's that. The XEU to gold ratio, the mining companies are getting hit hard. That is for sure. And looking at the mining companies, big sell-off. Now, we've got these large bullish engulfings last trading session. That is a bullish piercing or bullish engulfing pattern this day right there that I circled. So we'll see if the buyers are still here or if this is all selling pressure. But usually this is a bullish sign, this bullish engulfing the day before. We just got a lot of selling pressure going on today. EXK, selling pressure, but it gapped down from its close. This isn't a reversal candlestick. It's a sell everything before the market opened lower. Again, we're still above the falling wedge pattern, so we'll see what happens. But it's just a sell-off across the board, and more sell-off, no reversal candlestick. It's kind of funky to see a bullish engulfing the day before, and then we just gap down like that. It's pretty crazy. SILJ, it all has that same type of characteristic: the gap down in the morning, and then the selling pressure throughout the day. We are still above this trend line there. The trend line going across a whole bunch of different things there. GDX selling off, but again, that gap down in the morning is ridiculous. And then we had a little bit of selling pressure throughout the day. We're still within the pattern though. Metallic minerals down 2%. That's pretty much a win for today like today. That's a bloody forehead kind of. Koya Resources getting a little bit of sell off there. Discovery Silver, again, above that support line going across. We're just bouncing around. First Majestic Silver, getting a little bit, we gapped down lower and just sold off a little bit throughout the day. This is a bullish engulfing the day before it. Which way is this thing going to go? We'll find out tomorrow what the heck is going on. And if interest rates continue to go up, the 10-year yield. Down today for Newmont, doesn't look that bad actually. Mag Silver, gap down and sold off a little bit. We still have these very large bullish engulfing, these large up candlesticks. Still looks good to me. But again, we'll see what the momentum does tomorrow. Yamana Gold getting a little bit of a sell-off. Impact Silver, this is basically a win when looking at everything else. Aftermath, slight up day. PLG getting sold off with the rest. Siboney Stillwater getting sold off. Again, this, if you guys are brave, sprinkle. The royalty companies, Sandstorm Gold, it's back at support. Doesn't look It doesn't look horrible. Doesn't look great, though. It doesn't look bad or good. You've got the bullish kind of engulfing there. You got a bullish engulfing here. Now, was today a fluke or is today a legit day? We'll have to find out tomorrow what the buyers and sellers do. Franco-Nevada, small down day next to a large bullish engulfing. I still think that looks good. EMX, getting a little bit more of a sell-off. These smaller guys selling off a little bit more. Wheaton Precious Metals right on support. We'll see if that support holds. Gold Royalty moving sideways. Metallo Royalty, a little bit more selling pressure on that one. Mavericks Metals, again, doesn't look too bad with that nice big bullish engulfing day before it. Royal Gold, a little bit more selling pressure there. I'd probably hold off. Here's a Cisco Gold Royalty. Again, that gap lower in the morning and a little bit of sell-off. Altius, that's more of a bearish sign there. That's a bearish engulfing. We'll see if we get a further pullback. We are on that long-term support line going across. So we'll see if that support holds or if we head back a little bit more. But again, guys, sell everything day to day. Everything's sold off. There's not much in the portfolio that looks up. Big hit, obviously to the portfolio. I feel it too. It is what it is. I'm not selling anything, just holding on. I would be looking to buy in certain areas at some point. Would I jump in front of this momentum? Probably not. I'm going to wait till this momentum clears off. The S&P 500. We'll take a quick look at that too. Here's the S&P 500. It is in full sell-off mode here the past 3 days. These past 3 days is kind of a sell everything event. And the 10-year yield, this thing is rocketing higher. We need to watch this 10-year yield. If this 10-year yield if it takes off, which, it could, there's a couple of things it could do. Sometimes we can do a retest. It'll kind of come back, sit for a little bit, and we want it to move up slowly. We don't need it to go, bonsai style, beelining straight higher. The rate of change of these moves, basically the markets can't digest it that fast. So again, let's see what tomorrow brings us with the 10-year yield, the dollar, and the overall markets, and see if we get another kind of sell-off event. What I think is going to be coming is a very good buying opportunity once all of this subsides. This is, I think, a bear trap, not in the overall markets, but in some of these commodity stocks. If they pull back far enough, I think we'll get our bear trap, and then I think we're off to the races. After we get out of, we'll call it this pullback in the overall markets and the speed of the pullback, the deleveraging that happens with all of this. So I'm hoping that the slowdown of the rate of increase of the 10-year yield kind of calms down a little bit because it's beeline and higher. And the markets don't like that. I don't like it either because I'm in these companies. And the sell-off events, it's fine because I can buy shares cheaper. But it's got to stay down here for a little bit. If I can load into it, then I'll like it. If it's just kind of a V-shaped, quick little bottoming type pattern, I'd rather have it stay down a little bit so I can really start to lean into some positions over time. Hopefully you guys, feel the same way. If you guys like the content, give me a thumbs up. If you guys need help navigating this commodity bull market, definitely sign up for the Platinum membership below. The link is below the Finding Value website. If that interests you, go ahead and sign up. Appreciate everyone who signs up. I've got question and answer sessions. I still think this looks okay. The overall markets in gold and silver. Let this momentum dissipate first, and then I think we'll see some buyers step back in. Again, what is causing the pullback? That 10-year interest rate moving up. What is causing interest rates to go up? Inflation. Inflation is good for our investments, in my opinion. It's just when in a sell everything event, it drags us lower. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.